Hello Aries, this is a video about the energies between you and a person on your mind romantically. This is not anybody that is a non-romantic partner. This is only for those in a romantic relationship with somebody, crushing on somebody, or asking about somebody from the past. This is valid for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Aries placements, or anybody with a big Aries influence among their chart. And honestly, at the end of the day, it's actually valid for anybody that finds it and feels like it calls out to them. Some people might, even if they're not an Aries, find this to be a useful video. Anyways, here we go. We're going to see what we can find out between you and the person on your mind at this very moment, or who you're currently dealing with. I know I look horrible. Please forgive that. Try to not pay too much attention to it if you can. It's been a hot minute since I've uploaded on the channel. Haven't given up on it, just life has been taking me places that I haven't really wanted to go, but I don't have any choice but to go, so, if you will. So we're going to do 3 cards for you, 3 cards for them, and clarify as we go on. Current energy for you, how does Aries feel about this person? 3 cards for Aries energy towards this person. 3 of Cups reversed, the World reversed, and the Moon card. Justice reversed on the bottom of the deck. For some of you, could be wanting an apology from somebody, or from you and your person who could have had a bit of a disagreement between you and someone that you're romantically involved with. If that's the case, you're hoping for an apology, but you're not 100% certain if you're ready to accept it yet. Others, you just be dealing with things that you feel like maybe you are stuck in this karmic circle with this person, karmic cycle with this person, somebody that you can't remove yourself from their lives, and they cannot remove you from them, or theirs. 3 of Cups reversed. It could have been somebody that has betrayed you with a third party in the past, somebody that has made you feel a certain type of way with other energies among you. You could have been one of the options, or been made to feel as an option, even if you've been in a long-term relationship with this person. That still made you feel like an option. Maybe at one point, for some of you, you could be with a person that was a player. Before you all got into a committed relationship, you got into that committed relationship, Aries, and that person still makes you feel like you're an option, even if you've been with them for years. With the World card, it is a bit of a, I'm feeling, Aries, you are starting to worry that this is a karmic relationship and not a soulmate connection, like maybe you thought it was. Like maybe there's more going on behind the scenes than you realize. With this Moon card, Pisces energy, could be in a relationship with a Pisces or dealing with a water sign of some sort. Pisces specific, but it doesn't have to be. This person, that's how you're feeling. I feel for the majority of you are going to feel that this person maybe secretly behind the scenes is still playing around with a third party, or still treating you as if you're an option at this moment. 3 for their energy. So, Page of Swords reversed to the 8 of Swords, and then the Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck for them is Strength reversed. They could be a Leo or have a Leo placement, etc. You get to deal with that. Page of Swords in the reverse. This person is not communicating, but they certainly are watching you, paying attention to your social media, stalking you, especially if you've noticed that for a while, Aries, they stop, like, say you're on Instagram, you post a story, or you still use Snapchat and you post a story. It's like the time-sensitive stories, right? They have them on TikTok and places like that too. Either way, if you post those, you'll notice that maybe this person wasn't paying attention to them a lot, but all of a sudden, maybe within the last week or two, they've been watching, but they ain't been saying anything. They've been lurking, stalking, not saying nothing. They're in their head about this situation. I feel like this person, for the Aries that resonate with this, whoever you're dealing with, whether you're in a relationship with this person, or it's just somebody you're romantically interested in, or it's an ex, it doesn't matter. That's going to vary per Aries. But this person is in their head about the connection, regardless of the situation among it, or where you two are at in your relationship. They're really thinking of things that are keeping them in like endless thought loops. They're really worried about this connection. They want to come in and fight for it, but the problem is they may have a bit of an attitude when they do, or they don't know how to come in without being a bit of an asshole right now. So be mindful of that. If you have communication with this person, they could end up coming towards you and being a little bitchy, if you will. What is the outcome between you three? You two. 3 cards for the outcome. Apologies, it is like 6 in the morning. What is the outcome between these two? What is the outcome going to be between Aries and the person that they're dealing with, or whoever is connecting with this reading, or whoever this reading is about, for the Aries that watch. 3 cards, Death, Queen of Wands, 2 of Wands reversed. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Queen of Cups. You both have a lot of emotion for each other. Could be a water sign. Do have a bit of water sign energy here, so you could be dealing with one that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, in case somebody in here does not know. Especially with we have Pisces and Scorpio here, so those could be the big placements that you could be dealing with. With the Death card, the Queen of Wands, and the 2 of Wands reversed, I feel like you both have a lot of passion, a lot of love for each other, especially with the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. However, neither of you are very confident that you'll be able to make it work at this moment. And I'm seeing that there needs to be serious transformation of this connection before it can take off the ground and be something that is really sustainable and healthy. In order to do that, you have to learn to communicate with each other better. You have to learn how to make sure that each other feels loved, because I feel like both of you, like Aries, you feel like you're an option. This person knows there's something up and is in their head about it, but they aren't doing any action to make it different. But they could be coming at you in anger with the Knight of Swords, because the Knight of Swords does have an attitude when they come towards you. Be mindful of that as well. If they do come at you, Aries, and have some sort of conversation with you and this person, because the Knight of Swords does mean there's communication coming in, but it's not friendly communication. The Knight of Swords is rushing in, going too quickly, and has an attitude about it. At least that's how I read it. Apologies if that's not how anyone else reads it. Since this person is most likely going to reach out and have that communication with you, even if, whether you're in a no contact or just not talking very much, but a little at a time, and like maybe conversations that need to be had have not been had yet, this person is going to reach out and they're going to be bitchy about it. If they do, try to keep your cool, Aries. Do not let yourself fly off the handle. Do not fall for it. It's not because they want to be, and I'm seeing it's not like maliciously that they're in a mood. I think they're just super stressed out over what's currently going on between you two, which again is like not being on the same page, lack of communication, whatever it may be. Again, this could be new love, current love, ex, past love, does not matter, Aries. However it resonates for you, whoever the person is that you're watching this video for, that's who it's for. I don't care about any of that other stuff. Queen of Wands, lots of passion for each other. Both possibly divine feminine, but doesn't have to be. The Queen of Wands is somebody that knows what she wants, knows how to get it, and likes to go about getting it, if you will. But with the 2 of Wands, a decision has not been made. A decision has been, to me, also is pointing out for the 2 of you. I keep saying 3, I'm sorry. Third-party energy is in this reading. I'm just saying. But either way, with this spread that I'm showing you right here, both of you have to make a decision, right? And I feel like that's not happening here. Do you let it go permanently, walk away? Do you continue to fight for it? Because this person here, Queen of Wands, is passionate. She fights for the things that she wants. And she's very gung-ho about getting it, if you will. Let me see. Can I get anything else? Actually, I'm going to use a different deck to get some extra guidance here. We're going to use this nice round tarot deck. Can you give me any other guidance about this? Maybe clarify that Death card for me. What is that really about? Is it about walking away? Is it about something different for Aries than their current person? Aries and their current person, please, Spirit. So I have the 3 of Cups reversed up there for your energy, right? And look what it gave me. You can't really see it because of the light. 3 of Cups reversed. To clarify the Death card. So I feel like a lot of you feel like in order for this to work, this person has to put to bed this energy of making you still feel like you are an option. Because again, I'm really picking up that the Aries that are going to align with this message are in a relationship with somebody who is a womanizer or a menizer, whatever, woman, man, non-binary, it really does not matter here. They are in a relationship or a connection with somebody that had a lot of options and then made all their options feel just like that, an option. And then perhaps you guys hit it off, and it got to a point where they made you feel like you were going to be different or treated different than the other options that they've had or the people in the past. And now, lately, you've begun to feel like you're just another one of those options, even though that there's a lot of history here. See in history, whether you're in a relationship with a person, past person. If it's somebody that you haven't met yet, Aries, well, there will be history between you two, and it will eventually lead to this point. That's what I'm saying. What about this 2 of Wands reverse? Clarify that 2 of Wands reverse. And I'm also going to ask for clarification for the World reverse, please, Spirit. Clarification for the 2 of Wands is the King of Cups. So, yeah, there's divine masculine, divine feminine energy, because on the bottom of this deck here, I told you well, I shuffled it, but there was a Queen of Cups there, you know it. You know it and I know it. I showed it. So it is a divine connection here between you two. Again, though, do you continue putting the effort in? Do you continue putting in the energy? I don't know. That's completely up to you. And up to that person, really. And I feel like neither of you are making that decision. Now, clarify that world card for me, just to give me a little bit of answers. Here, please. Spirit on that world card reversed. How is this happening, Aries? Look at this. Clarify the world reverse is literally clarified by the world reverse in a totally different deck. This is unfinished karmic cycles. Person from past life. Person from previous connections and other fields of time. And I feel like that's probably what brought you two close together. On top of it, Aries, because I feel like, I don't know why, but I'm getting the energy from the Aries that are going to align with this, that this is not the typical person you would have been through or gone through with or like put up with, essentially. But there's something about this person that just kind of drags you back to them. It's this past life connection. I just saw 1111 on my timer. So if you've been seeing 1111 a lot, that could be a sign that this is for you. Either way, it's just crazy to me that I've asked clarifications and I've gotten two matching cards from two different decks here. The main deck and then my clarifier deck still put out the Three of Cups reverse, the world reverse. Granted, Three of Cups wasn't clarifying Three of Cups, but the world reverse clarified by the world reversed. This is an endless cycle that you've been in. And it's at that point where I feel like you two are definitely at a crossroads at this time. This person knows that you're at the crossroads. You know you're at the crossroads. You're just seeking answers. The answer is, it's going to be a 50-50 thing. For some of you, it's good to move on and try to break this cycle. For others, it could be that you may want to stick around and work on it. I see that this person seems to be receptive of the work based on it, but they could be coming at this all wrong in terms of having attitude, wanting arguments, starting arguments, etc. You need to try to nip that in the butt, or otherwise you're not going to be able to move on from this energy or make the relationship prosper. Do I see a possible outcome if you both learn how to communicate and be on the same page? Yes. For half of you at the very least. For a lot of you, I feel like Aries, you're going to be like fed up at this point. By the time you find this video, you're going to be fed up and you might just walk away from this completely and be like, you know what, I want to try my best to call it quits. If I'm meeting up with this person in multiple lives, let's try it in the next life, because in this life it ain't aligning, if you will. That's what I have for you, Aries, at this moment. This person is going to come in. They're going to give you communication. But again, I don't feel like it's going to be friendly, especially if you're in a no contact. But even if you're not in a no contact, hell, even if you live together, I don't care. If the communication is, there's a lot of emotion here, but they're going to come in at you sideways. You got to keep your head, keep your cool. If you don't, it's definitely going to put a nail in the coffin of this relationship with this person. If you do, then you'll be able to probably make it work and be able to move on to bigger and better things with this individual, hopefully. And maybe this is just a cycle that's ending between the both of you, but not the relationship being the ending of a cycle, if you know what I mean. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, and I hope that this message kind of gave you some sort of clarity in what you were looking for. Much love and light to you all. Remember, you're loved, wanted, needed by everybody that knows you, everybody that will know you in the future, and the world's a better place with you in it. Never forget that. Thank you so much for viewing, and please like, subscribe, comment, share, do all the things if you resonate. Bye-bye.